What's up, YouTube? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, my name is Shamaya. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn that post notification bell on. I'm going to be giving you guys 9 recs that you should be reading this spring. I absolutely love these books. I adore these books last spring. So I just wanted to give you guys some suggestions and some recs as into some books that I have read during the springtime. So let's get right into this video. Now, have I read these books all during springtime? No, not exactly, but it has been at least around spring. So the first books that I'm going to have is Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. It's a second chance romance. I just showed you guys the other books, so I might as well. And I have Meet Me at the Lake, Carly Fortune. I think these are both second chance romances, actually. Yeah. If I remember right, these are both second chance romance, and I absolutely love them. This book, she was basically visiting this house at the summertime and just fell in love with a boy, basically. And some things happened, so she had to go to his mom's funeral. So, yeah. And then for this one right here, I'm just going to read off the back of the book so that I don't really spoil anything, because I definitely was about to spoil some things. This one right here was basically around the same thing, but not quite. They basically were supposed to meet back in this spot for... They're supposed to have a year. They're supposed to meet back in this spot, and he never showed up. So it was just like this whole thing of why he never showed up, and you just see the backstory, the before, the after, the now. It was definitely one of those great books that you should just go outside and read on the porch, relax. Like, it's so much. But he basically goes to help them get the resort back together. It's a lakeside resort. He goes there to help them get it back together. She's like, well, why are you here now? It's just that type of vibe for sure. Definitely one of those vibes that you want to read in the summer. Then we have Candy Rain, Before I Let Go. And if you guys don't know, the second book is out. I have read that book. I want to put the second book inside this video, but I just cannot. I loved it. 6-star read for me. I just want to let another video get out first before I put that in this video, but it's definitely in this video. Before I Let Go. This is Yasmin and her love story between her and her husband, who are on a rocky slope to their marriage, and they trying to get their life back together. They have 2 kids, a restaurant together, so they build a whole life together, and their marriage is just falling apart. They went to separate partners. It's just a lot. Like, they went to separate partners, but it's just them 2 running back together, making sure that they have the foundation of their marriage together. They did not, but definitely one of those ones where you like, girl, who are you talking to? It's that type of vibe, though, for sure. It's the girl, who you talking to, as in like mother and child type of situation. It's the, I don't want him to be in a relationship with somebody else. This gives the vibe. 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. Gives the vibe for sure. Then we have my favorite book of all time. We have Love in Other Words. And this is basically, I think I just like love stories with second chance romances, basically. And that's exactly what this is. Love in Other Words, you have a girl who goes out to this house for her, she goes out to this house for summers, breaks, and all of this within her school year. High school, this is high school. She meets a guy, meets a boy. They keep going with each other. I was about to spoil something so bad. I was about to spoil. They keep talking or whatever throughout the summers. They still talking throughout the summers, the school year, and all that. Some things happen, and they magically ended up seeing each other again, and the rest is history, basically. Best book in the world. 5 stars, though, for sure. Then we have Renee Watson, Love is a Revolution. And this book was so good to me, y'all. This book was so good to me. I was so happy that I read this book when I read this book, because it's this girl, Black Love. This is the most beautiful cover ever. Like, most beautiful cover. It's the green. It's the the black girl on the front. It's just everything about this cover that just made me pick it up. I seen the book and I was like, I gotta pick this book up. The cover is so beautiful. So basically, this is about a girl who lives with her cousin. Mom puts her out or whatever. She lives with her cousin. So this is in New York, and she's basically not being herself. She wants to impress this guy so bad she's not being herself, and you just see her evolve over the time and becoming herself and showing the world like I can be myself without me pretending. And I just loved it so much. You just see how she grew from beginning to end. Like where they ended off, I was so happy. I was like, I love that book. I love that book for that. I love it. Then we have The Summer of Broken Rules, and this one was basically a girl going to this one was an annual family vacation. Something happens, some traumatic happens to the family. They go and still have their annual vacation. It was not even a vacation. Well, yeah, it is vacation. They have their annual vacation, and she has a bunch of rules that she broke, basically, y'all. Like, definitely Summer of Broken Rules. She was there for a marriage. I can't say that. So I have to look at the back of these books because I don't be want to spoil anything. They have this thing where they play games, and it's basically like tag with water guns or whatever the case may be. And this is definitely a bomb book. 4.5, really hitting 5 stars for me. Hitting 5 stars. Then we have, actually I did pick up the book because I was like, I don't know. We have the second book, This Could Be Us. This one is about Soledad and her journey as a mom going from stay at home to having to support her family. And this was just a bomb book, y'all. Like, this was just great. It definitely was. She's a rock star. Rock star. Rock star. Then we have Emily Henry, Book Lovers. This is basically a girl and her sister. They go off to this town and they experiment. Them two met each other in the beginning. They basically didn't hit it off, so they just went their separate ways. In the book world, they went their separate ways. They didn't want to work with each other. Then it comes to find out they come back together a couple years later, and they actually work fine together. Lovebirds. I definitely love me Enemies to Lovers, because the last and the final book is Yours Truly by Abby Hernandez, and this is an Enemies to Lovers, and I love it. They were working in the hospital together. Basically, a new position opened up, and they bring another doctor in for residency to see who's going to get the position, and I absolutely love it. He has a dog. He has anxiety. Like, it just gave me everything, because I just seen a guy having anxiety. They both having mental breakdowns. Like, it's just like, this is life, and life is happening. It's not going to always be perfect, and that's exactly what this book gave me. And I was so excited about this book because of that reason. Like, life happens, y'all. You're going to cry sometimes. You're going to cry. You're going to get up. You're going to keep moving. It just happens like that. I just don't know. I just fell in love with this book. This book is definitely a 5-star read for me. And as you guys may or may not know, the next book by Abby Hernandez is coming out in April, so I'm super, super excited. Maybe March, but I think it's April if I'm not mistaken. Super, 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 super excited. And yeah, those are all the books that I have that you should be reading in the summertime. I love them, so I know some of you guys will love them. Will everybody love them? No. Will everybody agree with me? No, but that is fine. Take it with a grain of salt, y'all. It's just a video. Take it with a grain of salt. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn that post notification bell on. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.